I'm Amanda Szaraz, and I'm the school counselor at Pritzker Elementary School in Chicago. My school is located in the Wicker Park neighborhood of Chicago. Students come from all over the city through our Regional Gifted Center, our Fine and Performing Arts program, and our neighborhood program to attend Pritzker School. I'm the only school counselor here at Pritzker School. We have about 740 students in grades pre-K through 8. As the school counselor, I work to support students in their academic, social, emotional, and college and career and post-secondary development.
When I think about how much she has given to the climate and culture of the school and what a difference it has made in it has made a difference in everything.
Amanda started this program last year called the Senior Sound Off, where she connected with former students who are seniors in high school and making their next step or taking their next jump into post-secondary careers or post-secondary education. And those students came back and talked about filling out applications for colleges, trade schools, looking for scholarships, which we greatly push around here. Just a lot of things to help our current students understand what they need to be prepared for when they get to high school, because high school goes by so fast and then boom, they're adults.
Just recently, the first quarter of this year, I have a 7th grade class that is a little bit unmotivated, and they tend to demotivate each other, I guess. And she's like, you know what, why don't we do the Go CPS presentation, move it up so that they can do their novice and set goals and maybe look at some of the schools that they're able and capable of going to by using their last year's scores, their last year's grades, and maybe that will help to motivate them, which in return, it did help to motivate them because they realized that they were ruining their chances of going to the schools of their choice.
So me and Amanda, we work a lot towards attendance, setting goals for students. We have did several home visits, several parent-teacher administrative conference to try to encourage parents and give them resources or help in any way that we can to make sure that students are in school on time every day.
Amanda uses the Kindness Week event to help promote kindness amongst the students. It does make the school a nice place. It does make our students nicer, and it makes them more aware of others' feelings. It makes them aware of teachers' feelings, students' feelings, parents' feelings, and it carries on throughout the year. So every once in a while there's reminders of what we could do to be better people, what the students could do to be better people. So it makes the school better.
As a school counselor who's been able to be solely the school counselor and not have additional duties like case management, my hope is that moving forward, more and more counselors will be able to work in the role that they were trained to do to truly support all of our students. There's a definite need in Chicago Public Schools and in all schools for students to have access to a school counselor. I feel really grateful that I'm able to be there for my students. They know that they can come find me when they need help. We're able to work together. I feel like it really makes a difference in the overall sense of community and the culture of our school when students have access to a counselor.
She comes into the classroom now. The kids love her. She reads to them every week. We have really neat discussions. The children talk about her all the time. They see her in the hallway. They get so excited. And before they never even really knew who she was before. And now she's a really vital part of our classroom experience. So that's been a really neat thing to go from having her sort of behind the scenes to front and center in our school. And I think that our school is really seeing the positive aspects of that these days. It's just really neat to hear the kids talk about her.
Now that she's able to come into the classroom and do classroom lessons and do the pull-out intervention groups, opposed to before when she was doing a lot of case manager work, I've seen such an improvement in my students' ability to identify their feelings and even say, I need to talk to the counselor.
I know that some schools might not even have a counselor at all, and that makes a really big difference because children at other schools without counselors might have problems and they have nobody to talk to. With a counselor, they'll be able to talk to them and they'll be able to get solutions. Solutions just make everything better.
Before, I I didn't do my work, I would get like C's, like I would barely pass. And now I get straight A's or I get 1B a quarter. It's helped me so much, especially for high school. I got into De La Salle because I got good grades and I got a really good exam test course. So it's just helped me. She's helped me a lot.
Our data demonstrates that something we're doing here is working. Our attendance is up, our discipline is down. We're really working with our restorative practices.
In a perfect world, knowing the American School Counselor Association recommends a ratio of 1 counselor for every 250 students, it'd be amazing if there was more than just 1 counselor here at our school, so we could truly support our students, all students, fully in all 3 of the ASCA domains: social, emotional, academic, and college, career, post-secondary. We have a large, diverse population, and being able to truly reach students and give each of them what they need each and every day.